In this Colin Mochrie interview clip, he talks about his chemistry with Ryan Stiles and how he sucked the first time he did Whose Line Is It Anyway? If you like this Colin Mochrie interview clip, then please subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought of this video and give it a ranking out of 10. Because I was a big fan of Whose Line Is It Anyway, and I think there was no bad show. I think there was either good shows or brilliant shows. And the ones that were really brilliant were when you and Ryan were on. I think, you know, when there was other lineups, it was fine. It was good. But when you and Ryan got together, there was something crazy going on. There was some kind of chemistry you guys had. You're like some kind of married couple almost. You just knew what the other person was going to say. You just riffed, like everything you were saying was scripted. And like you'd worked on it for hours. How did you guys get that level of chemistry?
It was just one of those lucky accidents. I was doing improv down in Vancouver. At that point, Ryan was a stand-up. And I don't think it was really his forte. I mean, he's a funny guy, but most of his material had to do, I think, with Dolly Parton at that point. So it's pretty specific. And most of his act actually was him just riffing with the audience. He would just start talking to the audience and actually improvising. So a mutual friend got us together and we improvised. And from the very first time, it was just one of those magical, there was just this incredible comfort level. I immediately trusted him to, if he came up with some idea that was really odd, it was just, okay, well, I'll follow him, see how that works out. And it just sort of built from there. So by the time we worked together on Whose Line, we'd already, by that point, had been working together for like 9 years.
So there was some background before you guys really kind of knew each other, before you even walked into the show?
Yeah, we kind of grew up together. So, and when I did my first Whose Line, I kind of sucked. I had totally psyched myself out. My first cast, it was Mike McShane, Tony Slattery, and Sandy Toksvig. And all lovely people, all very welcoming. I met them like an hour before we did the show. So I started to sort of doubt, I'm in a different country, even though we have the same language. Will they understand my references? Will they get anything? So I kind of shut down and just didn't really go for it. So I figured, well, that was that. It's this little show anyway in England. Who's going to see it? And then the next year they decided to shoot in New York a couple of episodes. And Ryan at that point was on the show and said, give Colin another chance. So they did, and they put me with Ryan, who of course I knew very well, and it sort of clicked. And from there, although every year as I came back, they would say, we're going to give you 2 shows. And then it would work out that I would end up doing the whole season. But even, I think, to the last season we did on Britain, they never gave me all the shows. They would always say, well, we'll give you a couple, see how it works out.
I'd love to know your thoughts on that video. So give me a mark out of 10. 10 being great, 0 being rubbish. What do you think this video scored? Leave me a comment in the comment box below.
Subscribe to Kevin's channel. What you... Subscribe. We need you to subscribe. You don't. No, we don't. He does.